Before we get to the start of this video, I have to at least get this out of my system. 3, 2, 1. Also, rip in peace anyone in headphones. Long live the fighters! Sorry about that, folks. I had to do it. I love Dune. I love the 1984 version of Dune. It's a massive guilty pleasure for me. So as soon as I heard there was going to be a 2020 re-adaptation of Frank Herbert's original novel, I was absolutely ecstatic for that. I love the Dune series. I've loved like Dune, Children of Dune, Heretics of Dune, God Emperor, like you name it. I love the Dune universe. I love the way that it's the massive size and scope of it, how it's set so far into the future that the idea of Earth is basically a myth. It's fascinating to me. I love the philosophy and the politics that go and evolve with it. Dune is just overall really fascinating to me, and ever since I saw the David Lynch version of Dune, 1984's version, and then saw Jodorowsky's Dune documentary, I've just been fascinated with this universe. And so I decided for today's video, why not react to the new 2020 trailer for Dune, I think done by Dean Villeneuve. And I have not seen this trailer yet, so this is going to be my completely uncut, just raw reaction to it. I hope you guys enjoy this. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into the trailer and not waste any more time. Give me one moment while I set this up. Alright, so we've got the full trailer up on screen. I've got my camera up in the corner. I should have all the audio settings correctly done for this. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and watch the trailer. Again, I have not seen anything of this, so let's get started. Alright.
There's something happening to me. There's something awakening in my mind. I can't control it.
Okay, I see. There's Chani and Paul. Okay.
There's a crusade coming.
A crusade, huh? You're not referring to it as a jihad.
Do you
Interesting.
often dream things that happen just as you dreamed them? Yes.
Okay, Paul looking pretty good. We got some good stuff.
The test is simple.
Oh, the Ganja bar. Oh, guys, there's guys home behind him. Ooh.
What's in the box? Pain.
Okay. Okay, Gaius looking good.
Too much power.
Okay, we gotta look at Kaladin. The shield. Okay, we got the shields. Gurney Halleck.
Now you must learn to rule others.
Okay, it's good.
None of your ancestors learned.
Oh, Duke. Okay, we got Duke Leto. That's good. That's good. Lady Jessica, maybe.
Getting a richer one. He'll lose that one too.
Sorry, I'll try to be quiet to the rest of the trailer. Duncan.
Arrakis is a death trap. Kill them. This is an extermination. They're picking my family off one by one.
Let's fight like demons.
Oh, heck yes.
Will gnaw off its own leg to escape. What will you do? I know you. One day, the legend will be born. All of civilization depends on it. The future, I can see it.
Yes!
I must not fear.
Wait, the sandworms. Show the sandworms.
Fear is the mind killer.
My Lord Duke.
Where the fear is gone, only I will remain.
Oh yeah! Come on, show the sandworm! Show the sandworms! Oh heck yes! Oh yes! No, don't care about Limitless. That was good. I like that. there was so much there I wanted to comment on. Ugh. I could almost tell immediately who was who. Just just seeing Paul, Duke Leto, Jessica, Gurney Halleck, Duncan Idaho. I didn't catch a good glimpse of Baron Harkonnen. I think I might need to look at the trailer again real quick. Okay, so we get a little bit of bits of the Paul and Gurney Halleck training. Okay, definitely a couple of shots of Kaladin. Let's see if I can get a good shot. Yeah, okay, so I can definitely see bits of Kaladin here. The homeworld of Paul and his family before they go off to Arrakis, just to see what it's like. And it's very beautiful looking. I definitely like, from what I understand, the movie described and what Danny DeVilleneuve described as having brutalist architecture, like very raw, very gritty sort of look to the armor and the actual design of the world of Dune. And I think that makes perfect sense. And a lot of the stuff that I found out about from the production movie actually come from Quinn's channel, originally known as Ideas of Ice and Fire, or something like along those lines. And ever since then, he's a huge fan of the Dune books, and I love watching his videos. I think they're fascinating and really informative on the Dune universe. By the way, if you guys have never seen Quinn's videos on the Dune series, if you want just a good summation of the entire saga, just go watch that. It's fantastic of the book. Fantastic summation of the books. Okay. The shields, I will admit, are always one of the trickiest aspects of Dune to get right, because the way they describe it is that a lot of people is like, oh, well, why don't they just use guns in this universe? Well, that's a problem. In Universe for Dune, there's a device known as the shield that if you shoot it, it basically kills the person, but it also kills yourself, because the way the shield reacts is that it was just like, no, it reacts to something of high velocity, which case would be a bullet or something akin to phaser rifles or something like that. If you basically shoot at a shield, it kills the person and it kills you, so it kind of renders the idea of using bullets useless. That way you have to use something a lot slower, which is why hand-to-hand combat's a thing in this universe, just for those who don't know. Okay. Okay, so Jason Isaacs as oh no, wait a second. I think it's Jason Isaacs, or I think it's Isaac. Oh no, Oscar Isaac as Duke Leto. I think that's a fantastic choice. He looks as a fantastic Duke Leto. That does make me curious for eventual down the line as to who they could play to play other characters that are in reference to Duke Leto. I don't want to spoil anything, but are in reference. There are some who are in reference to him. Yeah, I love the look of Kaladin on this one. This is very, very beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna guess this is Lady Jessica. Yeah. Okay, so we definitely got shots of Arrakis. Okay, definitely digging the scale of the ships. These are definitely, I'm gonna guess these are guild ship, maybe guild ships or something like that. Wait, hold on. Okay, so this is obviously one of the Fremen. I want to guess, is this Stilgar? I want to guess it's Stilgar, but I can't, or it could be, actually no, it can't be, Liet Kynes, because I think it was described as Liet Kynes being a woman in this version, which, fine, I'm not really worried about it. I'm gonna guess it's Stilgar. Okay, so this is Dave Bautista. If I remember this correctly, he's playing no, not Fade Ralpha. He's playing, oh god, he's playing another one of the Harkonnen's nephews. I can't remember what's, he's playing the Beast, essentially. That's who he's playing, and God, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. If you remember the name off the top of your head, please in the comments let me know. Oh, wait, whoa. Wait a second. Okay, there we go. We got Dr. Yui here, another very important character. For those of you who don't know, Dr. Yui is what's called a mentat, basically a human supercomputer. He is very much an intelligent person, because another thing that I should mention about the Dune universe is that thinking machines, or what we would call like artificial intelligence, essentially is outlawed. There's no thinking machines out there in the universe ever. I am curious as to if they're going to reference the Butlerian Jihad, because that's what they said in this movie. They call the movie a crusade. I'm thinking, well, are they going to call it a crusade throughout the entire thing, or are they just going to not call it, or are they going to call it jihad? Because that's what the Fremen refer to the event that's essentially going to happen with the prophecy that they have, is the jihad is what's going to come. Okay, so I'm gonna guess these are, I don't want to, maybe they're Imperial Sardaukar troops, I don't know, but I definitely dig definitely keeping with that okay, so this looks like still suits, and they actually look pretty good. Oh. Yeah, Gaius Hela, very important character in this. Very, very important. She's essentially the catalyst. If you think about it, she's kind of the catalyst that sets Paul to become the person that he is, and super important to the series and later down the line. Okay, so another thing is, this is Zendaya playing Chani, extremely important character for Paul, because, again, I don't want to spoil anything, but she is essentially vital to the progression of the narrative for Dune as a series. Like, if her and Paul aren't a thing, Dune doesn't happen, essentially. Or, Dune doesn't happen in the way that we know it. So, I'm also looking at her still suit. It's very much, well, it looks very well done, it looks very practical, and for those of you who don't know, a still suit is essentially, since Arrakis is so dry and devoid of moisture, they basically can't waste water of any kind, so they basically have this suit around their body to retain the moisture as much as possible. So yeah, very well done suit in this instance, and I like the fact they still have they actually have the nose plugs and wrapped around the ear. I wonder if they're gonna do that small detail where they have the nose plugs around them for so long and the straps around their face, they have like a little indentation in the cheek. I don't know, small detail, but I'd be curious to see it. Wait, whoa, hold on. Okay, so we got a Thopter over there. Okay, okay, I'm gonna guess this is Vladimir Harkonnen. This is probably Vladimir Harkonnen, the main villain of the story. And I think he's played by Stellan Skarsgård, and I think that's a perfect choice for him. Actually, very good. I'm very curious to see if they're gonna, because the traditional way he's depicted in media is that he's a flying fat man, but in reality he doesn't. He just has these gravitational devices to essentially allow him to walk. He doesn't fly, he walks. It's just he's so chubby that he basically can't walk by a normal means. He has to have something to help him up. Wait, whoa. Okay, so there's a little bit of the still. Okay, there we go. That might be Leah Kynes, the planetologist who's kind of helping the integration of the Atreides family to Dune or Arrakis, and if I remember this correctly, has an end goal for Arrakis. So I won't spoil what that end goal is, but it's a very interesting one for the series. Oh, whoa. I have to mention this one. I have to mention this real quick. So, if you look carefully for Chani's eyes right here, you notice that they have what's called the blue within blue effect, because on Arrakis there's this substance called spice, and when you imbibe the spice, it essentially makes you more cognizant, aware, like kind of expands your mind's potential, essentially, in layman's terms. But as a side effect, it's also addictive. And another side effect is that your eyes essentially turn what's called in the books as a deep blue within blue. And I actually really dig this effect. It's really, like, it's a very, very deep, almost like a sapphire blue within a sky blue eye. And I actually really like it. It's not, like, overstated as it is, but it's very much, and much better than the sci-fi series, I'll admit that. Okay, definitely see, actually, let me see if I can go on. Okay, so from the looks of this, they definitely have the sand of Arrakis done well, but it looks like they're actually integrating the spice into the soil, which I think is actually really cool. It kind of has this little cinnamon look to it, which I think, if I remember correctly, the spice is described as having a bit of a cinnamony taste. I don't know, small detail, but it'd be nice to mention. God, I love the sandworms. They're so cool. And yet... oh man, just look at that. You do not want to be on the wrong end of that monstrosity. It is... oh, the sandworms are probably the most iconic creature in the entirety of the Dune universe. I love it. It is absolutely fantastic in terms of the design. It almost kind of makes me think whale-like in a way, in terms of how they're... in terms of the way the actual mouth is structured. At least the, I don't want to say the teeth, I guess the best way to describe it is it kind of reminds me a bit of a whale. But yeah, I love the way the worms look in this. I'm trying to pinpoint as to what point in the story this is. I guess this, if it's Paul here, let me see. Okay, so I'm guessing this is when Paul and Jessica are together in the desert? Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, that is... I guess that's my best guess, is they're gonna have to be in the desert. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to give like my uncut raw reaction to Dune and my excitement for it. And maybe I probably went on a little bit too long, and I probably went a little overkill in terms of excitement, but honest, I just wanted to be honest. Like, this to me is the most hyped movie I have for the remainder of the year, and I just wanted to share my excitement with you guys and my honest thoughts on it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little reaction for Dune, and anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Until next time, take care.